William Safari was born blind, but that did not limit him from pursuing his studies, even though the journey was not easy. His condition motivated him to pursue courses related to inclusive education in order to help others that were born with special needs. Currently, he is in his third year of university.
Apart from having support from family and friends, I am also fortunate to have ended up successful after struggling. I was also able to go to school.
The new policy for people with disabilities in Rwanda is designed to help them find and participate in all national programs and live a life that gives them value. This policy also aims to make Rwanda a country where all people with disabilities are included in sustainable development programs. It is in this context that people with disabilities appreciate the progress Rwanda has made in helping them live better lives and access various services. When people with disabilities come together as a cooperative, they are able to get a loan from a financial institution, hence being able to start their own business according to each one's abilities. Despite the progress made, some people with disabilities point out some of the challenges they face, including shortage of jobs, not accessing documents that facilitate them while studying, or getting bank services, and so on. The distance to financial institutions is usually far for people with disabilities.
It's hard for me to read, so I literally have to wait for someone to come and help me out, which means that we haven't attained the level of independence in our work.
Satisfying.
Jean Damascene Nsengiyumva, Executive Secretary of the National Union of Disability Organizations in Rwanda, commends the fact that people with disabilities have been considered and that a law was put in place to change their lives for the better, although it has not been announced in various implementing agencies.
We shall sensitize all institutions to implement the rights of persons with disabilities, because all institutions don't know the rules and regulations that facilitate people with disabilities.
The Director General of Community Development and Social Affairs in the Ministry of Local Government, Monique Hurst, says there are various joint programs aimed at transforming the lives of people with disabilities and calls on all sectors to work together to implement them. There is a project in place to establish infrastructure including roads or passageways for people with disabilities to use while accessing different services. It is a promising project as we shall be working with the government, different partners and organizations of people with disabilities to ensure that we eliminate all challenges that people with disabilities face. According to the 2012 census, there are more than 446,453 people with disabilities in Rwanda. According to a study by the Financial Services Development Agency, the number has risen to 1,190,208, or 17% of the total population. 43% are women, 57% are men. 11% of people with disabilities in Rwanda are the ones who participate in financial services. 96% are urban residents and 89% are rural residents. People with disabilities are asking that all barriers in accessing financial services be eliminated. Jane Mutoni, RTV News.